Okie dokie. 300 questions in 15 parts. Part 2. That's 20 per part. Anywho, what is a controversial law you would like the government to make? There is no controversial law that I would like the government to make. Now, caps on, this isn't very controversial. A lot of people would like this. Caps on inflation, how much people can raise prices on things like groceries and rent and whatnot, would be very good for humanity in general here in Canada, if you ask me. But that's not all that controversial, if you ask me. Now, a law I think they should get rid of is the prostitution law. I think it should be legal. I think it should be regulated and taxed and a massive amount safer than it is now. People are dying because of this law, and it's bullshit. It's not going away. It never has. It's as long as humanity has been gathered together, prostitution has existed. So this is bullshit. Anyways, what is your biggest non-academic, non-work-related achievement? Itchy nose. Non-academic, non-work-related achievement. I think taking care of my mother for as long as I did, without ending up literally in the hospital for it. I mean, it was really causing me some physical damage and kind of a lot of emotional stress as well. But there's no help for the caregiver. There was all kinds of help for Mom, but there was no help for me. None. What is your biggest academic or work-related accomplishment? Academic or work-related accomplishment? I don't know. I'm going to have to say maintaining an upper 70s average in chemistry and not remembering ever taking a class. I don't remember any of it. I don't. In high school. But there it is. It was in the upper 70s all the time. It wasn't my best class. We'll just put it that way. But yeah, anyways. What is something you've done, felt, seen, etc., that you wish you could experience again for the first time? Wow. There are so many things I would like to be able to experience for the first time. I mean, the list is endless. First time riding a bike. I don't know. I can't really think of any specific one thing that's more than the others. Yeah. Falling in love, I think, for the first time would be interesting, Yeah, to do it, have over again, to experience it as a first. If you could erase one thing or event from history, what would you choose? One thing or event from history, what would you choose? Now, the ramifications of this is actually quite profound, because you would, if, say, you got rid of Hitler and World War II never happened, the Nazis never rose to power, it would have a profound impact on society today because of the amount of people that would have spawned off the people that would have been not been exterminated. Everything has a cost, so yeah. God, I don't know. I'm gonna have to say get rid of Hitler. Yeah. Is there something about you that people assume because of your appearance or demeanor? A demure. Demure is a word you don't hear often. Uh, People tend to see somebody of size and they don't think you're smart. They think you're stupid because you're of size. When in reality, that's really not true. We're very much the same proportionately intelligence wise as any other segment of society. Unwise, of course, in some instances. But yeah, anyways. Um, the other thing is they assume lazy. I have gone balls to the walls in every job that I have ever done. I did my best. I worked hard and I got the job bloody done as quickly and as efficiently as humanly possible every fucking time. But yet, people look at a person of size and go, lazy. Yeah. If you could live in any classic television show, what would it be? Andy Griffith Show. Mayberry for the win. What was your favorite class in school? Favorite class in school, eh? Yeah, God, I don't know. I'm going to have to say high school, and I'm going to have to say Introduction to Sociology because that was cool. First semester in grade 12, we had Introduction to Sociology. Second semester, we had Introduction to Law. And the Introduction to Sociology was freaking fascinating. What social norm do you think is bullshit? Social norm do you think is bullshit? The me-I thing. The majority of people only think of themselves. And that's extraordinarily evident right now in today's society with what's going on in the world. There are just too many people that don't care about nothing but them and their own. First, they care about themselves. They will betray their family most of the time to have their own thing accomplished. The other next level to that, of course, is they'll betray their neighbors, their family, for their immediate family. Their wife, their kids. There's a storm coming. They hoard toilet paper and water and stuff, and fuck everyone else. I got mine. That is too insanely prevalent in society today. What is your most irrational fear? Probably spiders. There's not very many spiders that can do you that much harm up here unless you're allergic to the venom. If you could pick one of the following, which would you choose? Perfect health, super intelligence, great wealth, great wealth. I could do a lot of good with that. What is your favorite movie, book, song? Okay. I'm assuming this is one or the other, but I'm going to do all three. My favorite movie is THX 1138. George Lucas did that, and a lot of people never heard of it, even though it's a George Lucas film. Book is The Onion Field by Joseph Wanbaugh. Song would be Carry On Wayward Son by Kansas. What was the happiest moment in your life so far? Christmas Day, when I was 10 years old opening my present. What is your earliest childhood memory? I don't know how old I am, but this is as far back as it gets. I could hardly talk yet. I couldn't talk well yet because I was a little kid. I was hiding under the stairs in the backyard where there was a cat that had a litter of kittens, and I was, playing with kittens, and I fell asleep. And my mother went absolutely spare looking for me, and I could hear her calling, and I'm like, "Here I is." That's my earliest childhood memory. I'm pretty sure I wasn't even 5 years old. I was like 4 or something like that when this happened. So yeah, even though you're not supposed to remember shit before you're 6, some people do. It's just that simple. Is there a song, movie, food, etc., that strongly reminds you of someone, whenever you experience it? Every time I think of cabbage rolls, I eat cabbage rolls, or even think of cabbage rolls. I think of my family at special dinners like Christmas and Thanksgiving, because we always do the Ukrainian food, right? Cabbage rolls and pierogies and sausages. As for smell, I'm going to have to say the smell of jasmine flowers reminds me of my mother. What is your ideal birthday party to have? I think my next birthday party is going to be the ideal birthday party. My friends together with me, and I'm going to go to the buffet, Chinese buffet, and it's free for the person whose birthday it is. So I'm going to have a free buffet, and that's awesome. So hopefully I can save a few dollars, and I can have a beer with my meal or something, because the beer would be extra, of course. But I might not. I might just get water and have it totally free, just because. The buffet there is good. It's Jade Garden. It's not the biggest buffet in the world. It's not the most spectacular buffet in the world, but I enjoy almost everything on it. The only thing I don't like is the fried chicken, and everyone else seems to like the fried chicken except me. Are there any smells that bring back memories for you? I just said that. Yeah, jasmine flower, the scent of jasmine flower. It reminds me of my mother. It reminds me of better days. What is the closest you've come to dying? Okay, the beginning of this month, this is October of 2025 when I'm recording this. On October 1st, 2025, my blood sugar dropped to 2.1. That's the Canadian standard, not the American standard. And that is close to being dead. 1.6 and you die. 1.6, 1.7, you're dead. So I should have been literally in a coma, but evidently I was awake. I was able to call 911 eventually after a lot of difficulty in understanding that I needed to, because I was so screwed from having a low blood pressure. I couldn't think, I couldn't concentrate. Everything was a blur, and it was extremely difficult for me to actually call 911. My blood pressure was also extremely low. And again, to the point they don't know how I was conscious. Either one of those things should have had me on the floor unconscious. But somehow I lived, and they, after about 18 hours in the ER, they had me ready to go home. I was completely and utterly screwed. I was extremely dehydrated, and my blood sugar was very low. I did a what's called a water fast, and I didn't drink water. I just didn't. The day before, I didn't eat anything, and it fucked me. It screwed me really bad, and I almost died. I could have been dead. Do you have a personal mantra? If so, what is it? Keep smiling. Just keep smiling. That's it. It's simple. Keep smiling. You are loved. What is the most memorable experience you've ever had? Most memorable experience I've ever had. Okay, we traveled to New Orleans in a funky, beat-up old 1969 Meteor Rideau that burned oil like crazy. It's a miracle we actually made it. The thousands of miles that it was. Direct trip is 3,800 miles, but we took a detour, so it was about 4,200 miles to get there and 3,800 miles back. Then we were in a corner pub, and it literally was on the corner. And it was a small venue, and there was us at the bar talking to the bartender because he was fascinated with the Canadians, and he wanted to talk to us. And there was some dude day drinking like crazy. He was drunk out of his ass at another table. In walks B.B. King, and he sets up on the little stage that they had, and just starts playing his guitar. He starts playing Lucille and singing and shit. And I looked at my friend Bill, and I said, "That's fucking B.B. King." I looked at the bartender and go, "That's fucking B.B. King." And he says, "Yeah, he just walks in here and plays now and then for the hell of it." And I'm like, "Wow, yeah." Coolest experience of my entire life. The entire trip to New Orleans was 2 weeks of absolute amazing fun. But that was the height of it for my entire life. Have a good one.